Right now, the lobby is closed and the drive-through window is customers' only option.
9mm ammo is much more common. Demand is still through the roof for it, but you're far more likely to find this before you find a .380.
The fire devastated this house. If you look right up here on the front porch, in addition to all the debris, you can see the vinyl right next to the front door was just liquefied.
Flooding fears. I'm Bronson Woodruff at Oktibbeha County Lake with what's being done to repair the failing dam and its effect on the community.
The letter looks quite official. It's got Governor Reeves' picture at the top with an email address out to the side, and it says official notice in all caps. At the bottom, it's even signed Tate Reeves.
Right now, there are 6 active pumps working to drain the water from Oktibbeha Lake. You can see these pipes behind me.
It is really easy to use. You type your name in this box here. My last name is Woodruff. Click search, and then a page will pop up with the results.
When the floodwaters were at their highest, employees would park and a boat would be sent over to get them. There's not much left of the house at 426 Magazine Street, just a bunch of charred debris, a few walls, and a part of the second floor. Fire Marshal Jason Cross said solving the mystery of the Sunday fire is a team effort.
We do not know a cause now. It's ongoing. Right now, we are working in conjunction with the State Fire Marshal's Office investigators because there was a fatality.
The fire devastated this house. If you look right up here on the front porch, in addition to all the debris, you can see the vinyl right next to the front door was just liquefied. And if you look through the front door, you can see right out the back of the house and see the trees out behind.
Because of the damage, we really couldn't find walls or anything like that.
Cross said friends and family reached out with information about the house and its layout that's helping the investigation.
Given the amount of damage and the equipment that we had to use, it's making it pretty difficult on us.
The fire was so large and so hot that it affected nearby buildings, including the Good Samaritan Free Clinic right next door. This is the clinic's first day back open after a 2-week break. Clinic board member Sam Pace said the clinic is grieving with the family.
It was obviously a rip-roaring, very, very bad fire, and we're so sorry about the loss of life next door.
We seem to have some damage to one side of our building. All of the glass windows and doors are damaged. They're cracked, and our windows have been blown out. Blinds on the inside have been melted, and some of the flooring on the inside of the building has been affected also.
Fagan explained the heat also melted some of their electrical wiring and took out their Wi-Fi. They're expecting to have Wi-Fi back up Tuesday to begin seeing patients again Tuesday evening. She said while insurance and a contractor helped them navigate the situation, the clinic is staying open. I'm at the square in Calhoun City. Earlier today, in this very spot, the Mississippi State ROTC handed off the ceremonial football to Ole Miss to prepare for this year's Egg Bowl. Calhoun City is the halfway point of the nearly 100-mile trip between Oxford and Starkville. The two ROTCs met at the square in Calhoun City this afternoon, a tradition now for the past 8 years. The Bulldogs ran to the square from Starkville with the football after talking some smack.
So before I hand this off to you, I do want to make sure that you guys know not to pee on it. Because last year, I just want to make sure you're ready. No, I think we'll let the game talk for us. So.
The two rivals made a couple circles around the square and then parted ways. With Ole Miss running the football to their college. This is ROTC member Zach Martin's first year, but he was excited to be there.
I think it's about 7 hours of running.
It's no simple feat, but it's become tradition.
That's about 42 miles, so we'll run in pairs.
As far as the event itself, Chamber President Laura Edwards said the event is much smaller this year.
It's usually anywhere from 300 to 500 people up here by noon.
Because of coronavirus precautions this year, the event is a lot smaller than normal. Right now it's almost 11:30 and there's probably 15 to 20 people here. State fan Will Dowling enjoys going to the Egg Bowl with his two sons, but he said they'll watch it on TV this time.
Everything's different this year.
He said he loves starting the Egg Bowl right by coming to this event.
We love to be here to cheer on the runners.
Looking ahead to the Egg Bowl, Martin is confident the Rebels will win this year.
Oh, of course. It's gonna be a blowout.
Mississippi State travels to Ole Miss for the 2020 edition of the Egg Bowl on Saturday at 3 p.m. at Vaught Hemingway Stadium. Live in Calhoun City, Bronson Woodruff, WTVA 9 News.
The potential failure of the Oktibbeha County Dam has caused quite a stir and has been an inconvenience for nearby residents and travelers.
It puts people, on edge, and it puts people in a position to where, do I leave home or do I take a chance and stay at home? I can't wait till they fix it, though, because it's a bit of a headache.
The road over the dam is still closed, and travelers have to go around.
This is a high-traveled thoroughfare. It's very inconvenient for people.
Right now, water is being drained from the lake. Kirk Rosenhan is overseeing the process. He shared with me what caused this situation to happen and what's currently being done to the structure.
The photographs show the sloughing, that's the best word I can use, where the entire face of the dam slid off a little bit. And that's what we're concerned with.
Rosenhan tells me when the 479-acre lake lowers to a certain level, they will be able to do what he called a modification to the intake structure.
Right now there are 6 active pumps working to drain the water from Oktibbeha Lake. You can see these pipes behind me. They're pulling water out of the lake. Then there's going through these pumps here where it's being carried over and finally expelled out the back here. You can see it running down. It's forming this little river, which is then flowing down that way and draining through there.
I spoke with Oktibbeha County's Emergency Management Director, Kristen Campanella. She says they are monitoring the dam around the clock, and the subsiding water levels reduce the threat to the nearby community.
I would like to tell the residents that we're on top of it. I mean, we're doing everything that we can do, I feel like, at this point. As soon as it's coming in, it's pumping it off. So I would say we're in the good for right now.
Water is flowing into the area's natural creek and continuing downstream. For now, the dam remains under surveillance with the promise of stability in its future.
I wish, they'd gone and put a plan in place so that we won't be faced with nothing like this again.
In Starkville, Bronson Woodruff, Take 30 News.
Children in parts of Calhoun County could not take the school bus on Friday because of the floods. Cases for Mississippi rose by almost 1,000 that day. Workers confirmed 731 new cases for a current total of more than 293,000. Other neighbors said they successfully made it to town using their four-wheel drives and driving between 25 and 30 miles per hour. Let's check in now with meteorologist Bryce Jones, who is apparently enjoying a snack on set, I see. Bryce, what are you having? A school custodian made a trick shot, and no one would have known if it wasn't caught on camera. Take a look. Fans of Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie Bear can also watch The Muppet Movie and The Muppet Christmas Carol on Disney+. Well, Bryce, who's your favorite Muppet?
I'd probably have to go with Animal or our Swedish Chef earlier. He said right.
Good choices, good choices. I love the two older guys. I think they're just hilarious, but I'm probably going to have to go with Gonzo the Great.